night, and it was like a game of spinner. There were 27 spins during the 2 practices. There was Noah Gragson in the 18. How about the 99 of Ty Dillon? Ooh, Matt Crafton narrowly missed him. But there's the 8 of John Hunter Nemechek, a 2-time winner this season. And then how about this one? Johnny Sauter spins to avoid another truck that spun in front of him, and then Harrison Burton collides. How about the 29 of Chase Briscoe up and over? Actually did some damage to the fence. Watch it on the onboard. This is one of the guys that would be considered a favorite to win the race a little bit later tonight.
Kevin, when I say a great lap, as Ty Dillon is indeed the fastest so far to 20:63. Oh,
that's what you don't want to do.
First contact with the outside wall.
I remember when Kenny Wallace told us about that flat spot over in turn 3 where the cars, the modifieds, go in and out of the track, and kind of that bump that's right there. It's exactly what Hightower hit right there.
And you can see he just jumps the cushion and gets that right side pretty significant.
And I didn't know we were packing the track. He lit that thing up, and I had 2 inches of dirt stuck to my whole shield.
He told me yesterday, he said, Vince, you weren't supposed to tell anybody how old he was. He said he just ran the little 500 a couple of months ago down in Indiana. Oh, we're going to have one go around here.
Max Johnston from Sydney, Australia, making his Truck Series debut.
Don't they go the other way in Australia? Maybe he's just getting
I think that's the
right
water,
now
the drains.
He should go the other way, all the way back to this corner over here, so that he gets a good run to the next lap.
He's probably got someone in his ear telling him just that.
Yeah.
And so he will come all the way back around, actually just going to make the turn there on the backstretch. Now, he was going to turn around on the backstretch, but now he is going to come around. So I think you're right, Mike. Somebody told him in the ear, said, no, come on, keep coming. So he can technically come all the way back to the line, not cross the line, but turn and then start his lap over again from that point. But he made the turn over. The first qualifying race. Tough luck for the 63 of Bobby Pierce.
This is pretty cool to come out here and really having never dirt raced. I mean, I just did one this past weekend in a modified, but that was my dirt debut. So this is a pretty...
Drivers we thought was going to be a real serious contender to win this race, trying to make some moves. There's J.J. Yaley in the 83 that spins and gets into the front of the 63. Chris Wyndham in the 36 got in there as well.
And Kevin, you know, I mean, you've done a little bit of dirt racing. There's just hardly no way to avoid a spinning truck because you just don't have any grip.
Yeah, and especially right now when it's wet like that. I mean, you see it, you know, the 36 getting to the back of the 63 there, but that all was caused from J.J. Yaley just getting loose. And it's hard. It's slimy.
Initially, Stuart Freese hit outside and Matt Crafton inside. 75 of Caleb Holman didn't get started. Now finally does.
Vince, he'll have that thing really hung up. Oh, he tries to down to the bottom, and Ben Rhodes was there. They make contact. And around goes Johnny Sauter. Track's blocked over in turn 4.
A lot of contact. So Creed got it a little bit too sideways, couldn't quite control it. Ben Rhodes got involved in it, and then it just started collecting people.
And it didn't stop soon.
Yeah, and that's the hardest thing about dirt racing is once they wreck like that and you're full steam ahead going into the corner, you just can't stop.
Like Johnny Sauter. Maybe the 51 of Harrison Burton in there as well. Yeah, Burton with some damage on the right rear.
Norm Benning involved. The 0 of Corbin Forrester as well. Forrester's the last one to drive away. But you could see Creed tried to dive to the bottom, and Ben Rhodes had no idea that he was getting ready.
He just didn't expect that he was coming. And then it just all piles in from here. And it's just who can get slowed down. And see Harrison Burton back into the 20 truck there. And
look at that. He just changed directions on Rhodes, and Ben was committed, couldn't do anything about it. Nice job by Ryan Truex getting around the top, and Justin Haley down around the bottom. See what Pierce sees in the 63 truck.
There's Benning coming in, about 8 of them in all total involved in that one.
This ought to be a good view. Let's look up top and see this move of the 20 truck into the corner.
Yeah, that's just one of those racing deals right there.
Yeah, see if Johnny Sauter got much damage. I don't think he did in that 21 truck. A little bump on that right rear, but didn't hit anything with the front.
From the 19 of Austin Cindric.
Oh, nice job by Cindric to squeeze to the outside and make it through.
Kept our camera safe.
Yeah. be able to overcome this, but if the track is sticky and grippy, he's in trouble.
Was running in third place, challenging on the top side, and there you see just got away from him.
Just lost it. You know, and I think we saw this a lot yesterday, and we talked about it a lot. You know, these guys, especially these dirt car guys, they have a lot to lean on when they race their dirt cars and their sprint cars. And these trucks, they don't have a lot of side bite. They don't have a lot of grip. They don't have a lot to lean on. And when they get too far around, they're gone.
And you can see Gralla just hidden behind two trucks, couldn't see what was ahead of him. And you just don't change directions on the dirt like you can on pavement.
How about on board with Christopher Bell? Boy, Ty Dillon did a good job of avoiding contact with Bell. There's Ty Dillon up there in that 99. Barely missed clipping Bell.
Did you see that left front tire lock up? And luckily, when he let off the brake, that
For Bell, trouble at the end of stage 1 at Eldora.
Pile-ups. See down on the bottom. Johnson goes around and Ben Rhodes just committed and ran into the side of him.
and I cannot stress how hard.
Trying to get around Cindric and Crafton by using that high line.
Oh, Crafton into the side of Cindric. I think Cindric saw what Crafton was doing and liked it. Tried to move to the bottom. They got together. And that's Justin
Crafton, as you see him have a little bit of contact here with the 19 truck. But Matt Crafton is one of the guys that put new tires on when he pitted at the...
Just outside the top 15. Abreu running 17th, on board with Chase Briscoe's a spot ahead in 16th.
Doing all the things that it needs to make that car or truck carve across the bottom. And there's Rico.
That's
minor.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say, but
yeah,
almost up off the ground. Still minor, right? Start how crazy they get going for the stage points.
It's right under the flag stand as they come to us.
Little contact there with the... Was that the 20 of Shelton Creed?
I think that was the 20 of Sheldon Creed again that had some contact with the 10.
And there you can see trucks just slipping by. Jeffrey Abbey, I think, made it past without any damage.
Christopher Bell continues to lead. There's Rico up against the wall, making that contact.
And I think that's when the tire went away. It was over then. He just had to tiptoe. He's been able to pull away from Christopher Bell in this traffic. But the way these guys are racing, 2, 3 wide, side by side into each other, I don't think we're going to get through without a caution.
Ty Dillon slowing on track. Right front tire down. And that might be the caution you just mentioned, and it is, Mike.
Caution's out.
But Crafton is right there, and here comes Nemechek in that green 8 to challenge. Contact between Halebot has been running more on the dirt, and it is paying off.
Nick Hoffman came here and helped me during the test, and they're telling me go down here in the dirt and spin the tires. I'm like, why? But I started doing it, and this thing was just a rocket ship, this 100 Toyota Tundra.
And what about this win?